She never said yes. Ever. Like, till this day.
But I mean, we are married.
Can I get a yes? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another mukbang.
We had so much fun, and I think we're gonna make this a thing now.
I think so. It's pretty good to be able to have food, eat, talk, and not have the kids. Alright, so today we are having Vietnamese spring rolls, and this is how we do it at home. These are all of our ingredients that we put into our rice wrapper here. And today's drink, what we have is, I don't know what kind of beers are Vietnamese. I know what Vietnamese people drink, like Heineken, but they also drink Hennessy. So we don't have Heineken, but we got a Hennessy. So let's start this off with a little sip.
Wow, we're taking it back to the good old days over long nights with Hennessy.
You want to do it first, Miss Bartender?
Of course. Cheers.
Cheers to them.
Think.
Is that how a bartender drinks?
Oh my god, I was gonna hold it up and then do it, but
you know
it's been a while.
We don't even have any chasers, we don't have water. Oh my, give me some of this.
It's spicy. See, I told you. How embarrassing. Wait, no, I want a little bit more. We're gonna get that Asian glow mid-video.
And then at the same time, I got the nanny cam on. So we got Enzo who's sleeping pretty peacefully.
Both kids are sleeping, but we gotta watch this one.
All right, who's doing the first spring roll?
You can.
I can. All right. So help me out. This is one of our favorite brands. It's called Three Ladies brand. You can find them at any Chinese, Vietnamese, Asian market. It's a rice paper, and we're dipping it in hot water right now. Just a little bit. We don't want it to get all soggy and like in that one video where that guy did it was all like limp and.
It was nasty looking.
Don't do that, guys. That is not the real way.
Okay.
We'll show you right now.
So you just dip it in the water and then you just leave it on your plate, and the longer it sits there, it's just gonna get soft. Who taught you how to make spring rolls at home, huh?
Oops. Sorry. All right. So I grab a little bit of the noodles. You did. I grab a little bit of the noodles. Okay. And then what do I do next? Then I grab a meat. Okay. This meat is called, what is it called?
Nim nung.
Nim nung.
It's a pork.
It's a sweet barbecue pork that comes frozen. And it's pretty dang good.
It has...
And this here already kind of kicked in.
It has a sweet flavor to it. So it's kind of like charbroiled pork, but it's sweeter. It's really, really good. So you guys should try it.
My favorite component to this is these fried little spring rolls. It's the same thing we use for egg rolls, but there's nothing inside it. We just want it for the crunch.
And it's like the size of a little square, so it's in the freezer section also, so you want to get that and then you roll it up, you fry it, and it's so good, it makes it so crispy. Okay.
Okay, so mine looks like that so far.
Nice.
And then I put a little bit of nuts. These nuts, just a little bit.
In your mouth.
Then with the lettuce, I don't like getting this crunchy part here, so I actually remove that part and I just use the soft part of the lettuce. Just like that, actually. That's the perfect size for me. Oh my gosh, this Hennessy is so dang. Wow.
Man up.
Man, I wasn't a bartender. Okay,
And
then I do one little roll here, and after one roll, I put the shrimp. When I do the shrimp like this, then I fold it, and I fold it, and I keep rolling. Tell me this is not a perfect spring roll.
I like how you stretched out the shrimp. It's like a long line instead.
Yeah, you want a good bite every time. You know what I mean?
Smart.
That's why when I cut the nim nung, I cut it like slanted and flat, so it's a nice like fat piece.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay. Ooh, nim nung. You grab that. What happened?
I forgot the sauce. I need to go get the sauce.
Okay.
I'll be back.
He didn't drink Hennessy before that, and he already forgot the sauce. So what I like to do is I put the veggies first, and then I have the lettuce, bean sprouts, I put the noodles, and then I put the nuts, meat here, and now I'm gonna grab the shrimp.
I'm back, but
I was showing them the right way to roll a spring roll.
So Christina made this sauce. This is the exact same sauce from the egg roll recipe.
Yes.
Fly away.
Okay.
Fly away. So if you guys want to know how to make the egg roll sauce or the spring roll sauce, just go to that recipe. I'll put the link right here. Right here.
Or there.
Like that.
Or here. Alright. Oh, it's
Kobe.
the wrong way. Is it supposed to be this way?
Wow, you're using 3 shrimps?
Yeah, because this is the first spring roll. I want to show them the legit way of rolling it. Okay. Just watch. Just watch.
Fat. So we all got our own ways of rolling spring rolls.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
So pretty.
This is beautiful.
I'm so proud. It's my spring roll baby.
All right, moving on to my very first bite.
Okay.
I like
Same. I made
dip
mine a
it.
little loose on accident. I forgot the egg roll. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
I'm gonna take a bite and I'm gonna stick it in there. Hold on.
That's what happens when you drink Hennessy.
Definitely need that egg roll wrap in there because it's not the same. Trust me, once you try it, you'll understand. Oh my god. Ta-da!
What kind of noodles are these?
I'm not sure.
Is it a rice noodle?
I think so.
A vermicelli noodle?
Yeah. They have different sizes, so this one is the large one, but they have like smaller ones too, so I think it's just your own preference, whatever you want. You okay there?
I'm sweating so bad.
You're getting a little red.
Am I?
Yeah.
Alright, so every component that we have here is very, very useful. Every flavor complements the other. The sweet barbecue nim nung. We have the shrimp, the noodle, the bean sprouts, the crunchy peanuts, the crunchy egg rolls, the fresh lettuce. Like the rice paper and the lettuce, it just makes everything taste really fresh. And then the shrimp, like if you don't have, I can't have it without shrimp. So just like that, it's already in there for like, I don't know, not even 10 seconds. Pretty good.
Normally when we eat this, we make this right away and we don't put it in the fridge to chill. But it actually tastes pretty good. So if you have time to make the sauce before you do any of this, it's super refreshing. Now I'm gonna be red.
You okay there?
I choked on a peanut while I was eating my spring roll.
Wash it down with some Hennessy.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, don't.
good call, good call. I don't really get to drink too often because I'm always feeding Enzo, so I mean, it's already here.
Cheers, mate. Egg rolls. You know, the best thing I like about the egg rolls, I don't roll it too tight. I roll it kind of loose, so it's kind of airy when there's a crunch. Some people roll it, a little hard. So in the middle when you bite, it's really tough.
I just like my food tight.
It tastes like a Takis.
Here, before you do that, have a sip. Finish this.
Damn,
Just like
dude.
the good old days.
This is a mukbang or are we going to the club?
Dude, do you remember, like, when we first Oh no! This is how it used to be when we would drink. We used to drink a lot when we first met. This Hennessy VSOP was our drink. Alright, so for this video, of course, you know we can't do it without having a story time, so...
Everyone loves the stories.
Yes.
You guys are so nosy.
No, I mean, because everyone knows us as parents and everything, and last time people found out that I was a bartender. And everyone's so surprised, I'm just like...
ABG.
I had a life before being a mom. We had a lot of fun.
ABB.
ABB?
Asian baby boy?
Alright.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
If you're an ABG, what do they call the guy?
ABB? Yeah, you're right. I don't think I've ever met a guy who labeled himself as an ABB though. But yeah, this time we're gonna be talking about our proposal story. That's what people want to know. We were only dating for what? We've been together for 10 years, and this guy proposed to me after 2 months. No. How long was it? Okay, the Hennessy's kicking in a little bit, I feel it. But you proposed to me after 2 years of dating.
It was like a year and a half.
Oh gosh, that soon?
At this time of our life, I've already been out of college for about 4 or 5 years. And I'm about to start my second business. Christina was about to graduate college. And I was like, okay. After selling my first business, which was a laundromat, I was like, we are financially stable to move into our own place and try and get married and start a family, you know? So because I sold my business and Christina was gonna graduate college, I was like, let's take her to a trip to Hawaii for like celebrating the business, celebrating you, and at some point I was like, why don't I just ask her to marry me, you know? So I asked my parents, I was like, hey, is it cool if I marry this bartender? and then, did I ask your parents? I don't even know if I asked your parents.
I don't think so. You did not ask my parents.
I think because they're too Asian.
What do you mean? Oh, because they don't care. You don't have to ask for my hand in marriage.
I might have. I don't remember. Hennessy doesn't remember right now. But so basically, I booked us a trip to Hawaii, and I said it was her graduation gift. So here we are going to Hawaii, and what did you think was actually happening when we were going? You had no idea, huh?
No, I thought we were just celebrating. Like, it was our first time, both of our first times in Hawaii, so I was just like really excited about being there. And we were just, I felt like we were really just celebrating us and celebrating me graduating and just like kind of traveling as an experience. So I didn't think about anything happening at all.
This is what started our traveling together. We've never really traveled separately, let alone together. So going to Hawaii for the first time, it was really exciting. And so I picked out the ring and I brought it with me on the airplane. I had it in my backpack. I was on my carry-on, sitting next to you. So the whole time when I have the ring while I'm on the airplane, while I'm in Hawaii, I'm just like, oh no, like everywhere we went, it was in my pocket. Because I couldn't leave it anywhere.
In case I found it?
No, well, in case we leave it in the room and it gets stolen.
Ooh. This is actually reminding me, and I'm so surprised that I never caught on to this, but I remember I had a ring that I would wear, like, it was a family ring, and it was on my middle finger, and it was kind of bent out of shape, and your mom was like, hey, I'll take it to the jeweler for you, and then I'll have them, like, resize it for you and fix it for you. And that's how you guys actually found out my ring size. I had no idea, like, I didn't think anything of it at all. But I honestly didn't think you were gonna propose to me because like we were only dating for 2 years.
I feel like it doesn't matter. It's just when time is right and things are going well in your life, then if you're ready, you're ready. So that's why I took the leap forward. But let me explain to you guys or tell you guys a story about how this all went down because it's a pretty funny story. So I was gonna propose to her within the first few days that we got there, just so the rest of the trip we can celebrate and be kind of like enjoy the rest of our trip engaged.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I thought you were gonna say so you can get it out of the way.
So it's more meaningful. Right? So my plan was to propose to her on the top of the mountain during a hike. So we went to Diamond Head, and Diamond Head is like the #1 touristy hiking spot in Honolulu. So we go there, and this place is known for, I don't know, like 1,000 steps, right? Stairs going all the way up. Because there's so many people at this #1 spot, I was like, okay, where is the perfect time and the perfect spot? I'm gonna bust out this ring and propose to Christina. Like everywhere you go, there's a beautiful scenic, you're at the top of the mountain, you see the entire ocean is nice and blue. You see the city, and it's amazing.
I miss Hawaii.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So every chance I got, like I was like, oh, here's a perfect spot. And then I go in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, okay, good, the ring's still there. And I'm about to bust it out like this, and then someone comes right behind us, and I'm like, oh crap, okay, not the right moment yet. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
And then we keep walking, and I swear it was like 3 or 4 times I did that. One of the times, I was like, this is perfect. We're at the very top. And someone pops out of the bunkers.
I remember.
Out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was about to get down on one knee, and it didn't happen. So basically, the entire hike that we did, I didn't even propose to you.
I remember there was this one moment, and it may have been like when we're at that top and then you're about to propose. I already put rice paper for you.
Thank you.
And then I just remember like you were just staring at me and you're just looking at me, right? And I looked at you and I was all weird. I was like, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, do I have something on my face? Because you were just staring at me, and I was like, this is so awkward. And you're like, nothing.
That was probably the moment I was gonna do something.
Yeah.
Because also, like, every time something happened, I started with the talks of to start the proposal. Like, we've been together for this amount of time now, and I like you a lot, or I love you a lot. And once it gets into the actual part to propose, that's when I got interrupted. So
I don't even think it got to that part. I think you're like starting to, and then you're staring at me, and then I think someone like came in, and then you're just like nothing, and I was like okay, and I looked at you, and then like I just walked away, and we just like went off the hike. But I remember that moment, like it was just so weird to me, and it still didn't click to me that you're gonna do something.
That's so funny. So moving on with the day, did I propose to you that same day, or was it like another day?
I think it was probably the same day.
Was it?
I think so.
All right. So this is what happened. Then we're at Waikiki Beach, and we're walking down along the beach, and it's romantic, right? Yes. Holding hands, and maybe a couple skips here and there. I don't know. Sounds like something we would do, right?
That you would do. I was just tagging along.
Nice crunch still.
Yes. Oh, you reminded me. I almost forgot about it already. What happened? I got a little nut.
So we're along the beach, and along the beach there's these rocks that come out into the ocean, and it's perfect. It's like a pier, but it's just black rocks. And so I decided to walk down there, and we're there at the end of the rocks, and I guess that's when I started talking about. I don't even remember. Do you remember any of it?
I remember it very clearly.
Okay, go.
So we were just being really goofy there, and we're just being like two kids in love, and we're being super goofy. We're taking pictures. We're all jumping around. We're like trying to take those pictures in the air where you're like and you put your legs up like you're flying in there. So I was just like, okay, this is just like a goofy moment. And then all of a sudden, like you just started getting serious, and you were just looking at me, and you're staring at me again. And I was like, oh gosh, okay. And then like, I don't know, we're just joking about something. And you're like, okay, so like, what if I married you or something? And I was like, what are you talking about?
That's how I did it?
Yeah. Like, it was just such a goofy moment. And you're like, oh yeah, so well, like, what if we did get married or whatever? And I was like, okay, what if we did? And then you got down on your knees, and then you proposed to me. And I was so shocked. Like, it's not something that you see in the movies. Usually, like, they're crying and they're like, oh my god, yes, or whatever. And to me, I was just like, what just happened? Like, is this real? Like, I thought I was getting punked.
So she was in such shock that I was on my knee for the longest time. And I was like, so, I didn't get an answer. And then she hugged and kissed me, and you cried a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think we both cried.
No, I didn't think I cried.
I'm pretty sure if anyone cried, it was you.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, basically what I'm trying to say is, till this day, she was so happy that I proposed, and I was like so nervous with everything that she never said yes. Ever. Like, till this day.
But I mean, we are married.
Can I get a yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
that was missing.
I will marry you.
That was missing from my entire life. Thank you so much. That was missing from my entire life, man. Like,
I was just so in shock. Like, I couldn't believe it. I really didn't think it was real. Like, I thought you were just messing with me.
Can you believe it, guys? Married 10 years later, and I finally got my yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so red.
You're purple.
You're
purple.
You could have given me a warning. Don't you remember? I always have to take Pepsi at least 30 minutes before we drink.
Okay, we'll do this from now on. Every time we do a mukbang, we'll drink something.
Okay.
So there's your warning.
Alright, so okay. I will always take a Pepsi before we film. So I was already in shock because you proposed to me after a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then when we talked about it, and I was like, hey, so when do you want to get married then? And he was like, okay, so he proposed to me in May. And he said, let's get married in June. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
No, I said
Or
July.
you said July. So I was like, okay, that's cool. We have like a year to plan things out. And then he was like, no, I meant this July. This July.
It was like 3 months.
2 months, because you proposed at the end of May. 2 months to get married.
So the reason why I did that, I want to show you guys real quick. My spring rolls are starting to get pretty messed up. And it's not because of the alcohol. It's just because it's the alcohol. Okay. So after 2 months, the reason is because I was opening up a new business. It was a liquor store. I was like, man, I'm gonna work there 24/7, 15 hours a day. I'm not gonna have time, and let's just get married now, and we won't have to worry about it later. So that's what we did. And you said cool.
I mean, I guess I felt like we're both ready, and when you know, you know. So I think we're just like in that moment, I guess. And yeah.
We had a really fun wedding. We went to Vegas. It wasn't a shotgun wedding. We invited all of our family and friends. And the reason why I wanted to go to a destination wedding, was because I was paying for the wedding myself. And a lot of times, the parents pay and whatnot. And I'm not complaining, but I didn't have that much money. So I was like, let's do a destination somewhere, just in case a lot of people don't come, and we don't have to invite like 300 people.
Yeah.
So we went somewhere, and 100 people still came. Our loving family, our loving friends came, and it was really fun to have it in Vegas. We did an actual one. We did it at Mandalay Bay, and it was legit chapel outside. It was awesome.
It was perfect, and I think that's why I felt like we vibed so well, and why we got along perfectly, because I never had the dream wedding. I never had expectations of how I wanted it to be. So whatever we were thinking about Vegas, everything, we were just kind of going on the fly. So I kind of liked that. It was just so chill.
Yeah.
And that same wedding too, we actually had the bachelorette party that same weekend, which was kind of crazy.
Well, we didn't really do much. I didn't do anything. We just rented a party bus, and we just went around the strip and drank.
Wait, you guys didn't go to a strip club?
No, because you told me that I couldn't go, so I didn't go. And then, so Christina was like, you can't go to a strip club for your bachelor party. And I'm like, fine, I won't go. And when it happened, we didn't do it, we didn't go. And then it turns out the girls went to a strip club.
We went to a,
How is that even possible? You told me I can't go and you went.
I didn't want to go though.
But it's not like...
It's different for girls to go to a strip club compared to guys going to a strip club. It's not enjoyable. And there's a lot of nasty things that happen at those strip clubs. I don't trust the people there.
You know what? We should have just had both parties go together.
Yeah, that would have been fun. I would have actually enjoyed that more.
I think because we're the first ones in our group of friends to get married, no one knew how to be a best man or a maid of honor. They didn't know how to
That's true.
Put things together. And it was just, everything was brand new. We didn't know. So now that we're more experienced in the wedding game, we know how to do things and organize it better.
That's true.
Yeah. So it was still fun. That's why I liked it being in Vegas.
Cheers to that. Gross.
Wait. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah, eat the whole thing. I gotta do it. You gotta do it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We still have half of our ingredients here, and I'm getting really, really full. It's all this rice paper. It feels pretty good.
It's falling out.
Oh, my bad. Alright, before I get more drunk, guys, we want to do more of these mukbangs, so we want to do a Q&A. If you guys can write down any questions that you guys have, write it down in the comments below, please, and we'll try our best to answer them. And we'll do it in one of the next videos, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah. So until next time, guys, we love you, and peace out.
I Yes, sir. All I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy.